Why should your child learn social media skills? Have you ever wondered or thought about this question? If you have, great. Because in this video, I'm going to be sharing with you 3 reasons why I think that your child needs to learn a social media skills. Now, if we haven't met before, my name is Yakubu. I am the founder of Simple Family Business. We help parents, myself and my 2 daughters, help parents to build fun, fruitful family business with their children so that they get to live the life they desire and deserve and kind of enjoy life together as a family unit. Now, in terms of this video, I would say that give it a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe if you haven't done so before, because I am growing my channel, and I thank you if you have already a subscriber. Great. Now, in terms of the video, the topic of discussion today, 3 reasons why your child needs a social media skills. Now, your question would be, seriously, my child, I can't get them off social media. So what are you talking about? I am not talking about just the usual skills that young people have in terms of social media. I am talking about skills that would serve them now and for later. So one of the reasons why I feel that they should have the skills is that they are able to use their time productively. Now, if you have, or if you are thinking in your mind that your child is always on social media, the child is not wrong and you are right, or there's no right or wrong answer there. But of course, it is how it is, because social media is designed to keep a lot of people online, and on average people spend between 2 to 5 hours a day on social media, which is a ridiculous amount of hours to spend. But that is what it is, and if you don't try and get hold of your time, guess what? You are going to constantly be having challenges, especially with your children, on how to minimize their social media time. And the reason why I say that is, when I found that that was a challenge for me, and then the opportunity came for me to change a career, it was a no-brainer. And I then found out that, oh, I could actually use social media as a business. I was like, wow, okay, let me learn this and then help my children, because that will mean that they will not have to be wasting their time on social media. They would rather use it productively. So that is what I mean by getting your child to learn the skills. Because one thing for sure about our children is that they are already halfway there as far as a social media management business is concerned. The reason the fundamentals is there, they know how to connect with people, they know how to like and comment on posts and all that. But what they don't know is the business skills to match with it, or how to post for business owners, which indeed is something that business owners are in need of. No, so now that just moves me on to the next point, which is business owners need help from our young people. And why is that? The reason is business owners know that social media is important. Why? Because 80% of business owners for US, for instance, are on social media. If social media wasn't working for them, they wouldn't be there. The simple reason is that businesses are looking for where people are. And if you think about the population that is on social media on a day-to-day basis, over 4 billion people, that's a lot of people that business owners can potentially reach, to get people to know them, to like them, to trust them, and then also to then buy from them. But here is the thing, because business owners, one, don't have time, two, don't have the skills, three, don't have the patience. I would say those are 3 things that business owners cannot have as far as management of social media is concerned. Guess what? Our children would be perfectly suited for this. Also, because young people, their concept of money is not like adults. So, for instance, if a child is paid £200 or dollars for that matter to run a social media account. It is as long as the business owner know what they are doing, obviously it's going to fit well, because then the child's responsibility or the young person's responsibility would be to create the creative, do the caption, and indeed do the hashtags. And that is exactly what my girls have been doing to kind of help the business owners on their social media or growth. So those are the reason. Also, in terms of them supporting business owners, the area of service is important. I believe that we get our children to kind of be being of service to other people. So not only are they working for money, but they are also serving other people with the skills that they have, God has given them. Last but not the least of these points is the area of the child getting into their career of their desire. I like that point. Why? Because in terms of our children getting to have the best career that that will serve them, it is important that they start early, because most of us adults, we stumble into careers, we stumble into jobs, we stumble into even education. We just know that we are supposed to go to school, we are supposed to go to university, and that's it, and we are supposed to find a job and work. Like, why is that even allowed? The reason is that there has been a status quo for years, or perhaps for centuries, that we just had the opportunity of going to school to learn and to come and work. That shouldn't be the case, not in this day and age where there are so many opportunities. I mean, what has that left as adults, just going through the motions and eventually landing on a job and then just carrying on, and perhaps feeling unhappy, unfulfilled, underrated, and all those things, and even at some point, feeling that you could do more, but because of lack of guts, I would say, to even think of changing career, or you just feel like, oh, I'm too comfortable here, you just carry on coaxing and waiting for pension. That shouldn't be our children's portion, I would say, because they have so much opportunities. I hear this all the time when people say that, when it actually looks like the doom and gloom for young people now in the future, there is brighter future for them. Actually, for me, I see my children and I feel excited for them, for the future, because like, once you get them the skills, once you get them to find out the thing that they want to do, especially using the digital space, it is amazing. They are happy. They are waking up. They are working long hours, even sometimes, and it doesn't bother them. There's a saying, I think it's Zig Ziglar or Jim Rohn, who says that when people do what they love, they don't have to work a day. And he also says that Jim Rohn says, don't work to pay the lousy bills, work to feel fulfilled. And if you get your child to that point, you would just see the happiness in their face on day-to-day basis. And that, I think, it surpasses all the reasons. Forget all the reasons that I've said. You should get them on social media. This is the pivotal one. Why can we not be financially independent? Why can our children not be financially independent young? Like, if you're listening to me now, I would urge you, make it your pledge to yourself and to your God or to your maker that your children will be financially independent by age 30. And how will they do that? They can only do that if you support them as a parent. And with your support, they can do anything. Because once you, the parent, actually profess or confess that you believe in them, I can kind of get them to understand that you believe in them and you believe in what they do, and support them in getting the skills to be able to start early in life, guess what? They are going to literally shock you with regards to the achievements that they would bring. And I'm saying this from experience, because at this weekend, or last weekend, I would say, my daughters were awarded the Young Entrepreneurs of the Year. 2 teen daughters having been awarded Young Entrepreneurs of the Year. That was a surreal moment for me, because when I started, I literally did not know that, things were going to go this incredibly well. I knew that I wanted them to make money online, but of course, I didn't know that it will also come with all these recognitions of them being actually recognized by people who did not even know them. In terms of just hearing them or knowing or getting to be exposed to their work, kind of giving them this prestigious award. So I'm just letting you to, if you're listening to me, this is a pledge or plea to you to think about it, helping your children to develop their career. And by starting off social media, even if they don't want to do social media in the future, they can branch into other aspects of the digital media space. My daughter did that, started off as a food photographer, and now a digital, web designer and branding expert, helping business owners to brand their business and things like that. So in terms of, and also now she is in sixth form, studying computer science as well. If I were to tell that girl to go and read computer science, do you know the opposition I would have faced? A lot, because it wasn't aligned with her, with what she was doing. But because she was somebody who liked to draw, that's the creative side. But she could not even think that it will relate to computer. So what I'm saying is that if you help your child to start learning the proper skills of social media, you don't know the extent of which this will get to, and indeed helping them to kind of have the career of their dream and just live life according to their own terms, not according to anyone's terms, not according to bosses, not according to government, not according to anyone else, but according to their God-given purpose and according to their God-ordained role to be able to serve humanity and just kind of have a blissful life. Thank you so much for listening. If this has made any impact in your thinking, give the video a thumbs up, share it, comment, and indeed I will come your way once again. Take care. Have a blessed day.